I'm here with an exclusive interview in celebration of DST's 25th anniversary Fan Fest. Today, marketing supervisor Zach O is talking to actor Kiran Shah, who has appeared in dozens of amazing films, including Return of the Jedi, The Hobbit, The Lord of the Rings, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Harry Potter, and more. And now, here's Zach.
Thank you, Natasha. I'm here with a very special guest today for our FanFest 2024, our 25th anniversary celebration. And I'm talking with Kiran Shah. Kiran Shah is billed as the world's smallest stunt person, and he is going to be talking to us today about his career and his newest collectible, which is Breath Up, the Ewok drummer, which was recently released by Gentle Giant Limited. So, Kiran, welcome. Thank you very much for talking to us.
It's my pleasure. I'm really happy to be here.
So you've appeared in some of the biggest films of the century, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Superman, Aliens, The Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, Titanic, Return of the Jedi, all of the Star Wars sequels. And quite often in these films, you're doubling another actor. Do you look at your roles differently when they're of a character you played, even in full costume, as opposed to an actor you were doubling?
In the Star Wars, and most of the movies in Star Wars, and most of the movies I've been playing creatures. If you talk about Titanic, then I have done stunts on the movies like that. But most of the fantasy movies, apart from Lord of the Rings, I really enjoy doing what I do, and I enjoy creating the body language for all my characters, and I love doing that.
It's amazing that, given the scrutiny given to every corner of the Star Wars universe, that Breath Up, the Ewok drummer, has never gotten an action figure. But our statue recently came out, and I have one on the way to you right now. Will this be the first Breath Up collectible you own? And what do you think of it from what you've seen?
Yeah, this will be the first one I will own. And what I've seen of it, it looked really brilliant. It's really great. I'm really proud of that.
I see some what looks like African artwork in the background. What was it like growing up in Nairobi, Kenya?
I loved it. It was quite a warm weather, really good hot weather, and it was really brilliant. I mean, I left Kenya by the age of 9, but I had a really good life there. Yeah, playing on the dirt roads and all that. It was really brilliant.
Now, Kiran, after you lived in Nairobi, you moved to Mumbai, correct? And that's where you first got interested in film?
It was even before that, because when in Kenya, when I was about 6, 7, and I used to see Bollywood movies, that really got me interested in thinking about that. I want to do that.
You've appeared on screen with some of the world's most famous leading men, Tom Cruise, Viggo Mortensen, Harrison Ford. Who was the nicest to work with? I
really loved working with all of them, all the leading men, or women actresses. So, the thing is now everybody's different. Everybody's got different sense of humor, and I enjoyed that, hearing this different sense of humor, personality, and all that. So, I loved working with all of them.
You've also worked with a who's who of great directors: Terry Gilliam, Ridley Scott, James Cameron, Steven Spielberg. Whose films have you enjoyed working on the most?
All of them, because I enjoy what I do. I enjoy doing stunts. It gives me excitement when I'm doing stunts, right? Playing characters or anything. The thing is to work with all these different directors. They've got their own unique sense of humor, and they've got their own technique of filming. So, I learned a lot, and I enjoy working with all these different directors with different ideas and so on.
On the set of Lord of the Rings, you hurt your back while you were doing a stunt. It was a potentially career-ending injury. How scared were you at the time when that happened?
When I came off the horse, I didn't feel pain, but I was uncomfortable. Paramedics said, I think you've broken your back. And it was right. I did break my back. And when I learned that, the first few months were really terrible. It was like, all right, what am I going to do with my life now and all that? And I was taken to hospital. I was in the hospital going through that on the first day. And in the evening, about 50 stunt people came to see me all together, not one by one. And suddenly the head nurse went and went, look, you guys have to go, you have to come one by one. And one of the stunt guy spoke to me and he went, Kiran, I see fear in your eye. And I went, yeah, I am. And he got quiet and I went, well, my life might be over by now, now. And just the fear. And he goes, you know what? You are going to come back. You are not going to be bedridden, or you're not going to be, if nothing is going to go wrong with you. You are, within a day or two, you'll be back. And he gave me that encouragement really well, that, you'll be fine and you will be back. And that encouragement got me through the night. And next day I went, okay, I need to, get up and walk and do this and that. And go from the second day onwards, I went, I'm going to come back.
You've often faced, very dangerous situations doing the stunt work you do. And you've done numerous stunts involving water, including doubling all the children in Titanic. At one point, you could not swim. Is that still the case today?
Still, I can't swim. Give me a wetsuit and I'm happy, because I know I will float. And every stunt I've done, water stunt, I've done with wetsuits. And that's that not rescued me, but that has helped me to go into the water and get the fear out of not being able to swim.
I'm a big fan of the movie Time Bandits, and you once talked to CNN about how important that film was. Can you talk about that now?
Yeah, because Time Bandits changed everything for the little people. Before Time Bandits, there were no such little characters, being seen on the screen, who could be the hero or who could be leading the movie, or even really good parts. Most of the time we were looked down upon as the freaks in the movie. And Gary changed everything. He literally changed the perspective of what that little people can do a lot if given the chance.
If they gave out Oscars for stunt work, and they really should, which performance of yours would you consider award-worthy for its complexity or difficulty?
A movie called Madeline, and the scene was near the Notre Dame Bridge, the bridge by there. And I was on the top of the bridge, and I jumped into the river Seine. And I think it was about 30 feet high. And I think that was really great, because again, I was wearing a wetsuit, and the wetsuit was the one that I knew that even if I go under, I will come up very quickly.
Now, you write poetry. Do you have a favorite poet or one who inspires you?
Dylan Thomas is my favorite poet. Reading his poem did inspire me to write, but at the same time to write in my way and not try to, follow up with what he did. And that was really good. Dylan Thomas.
Kiran, can you tell us about your latest project?
Yeah, my latest project, the movie that has come out over the Christmas, is a Christmas comedy horror movie called There Is Something in the Barn. It's a Nordic mythology movie filmed in Norway, and the story is about a barn elf. And the idea is that if you feed the barn elf, he will do everything for you, all the work for you, cut the wood and plow and everything. But if you don't feed him, especially the porridge over the Christmas, the barn elf can go really, really nasty. And that was with Martin and Amrita. They were leading, and I played the main elf.
Thank you so much for talking to us today. It's been great talking with you, and I wish you great luck with the rest of your career.
Thank you, and thank you for the interview.